Hey planner friends, I am coming at you again this month with another meal planning or monthly meal planning video. If you are new here, definitely hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up. This monthly meal planning has changed my life, guys. It's been amazing. Let me tell you, it has been amazing. And I don't even know how to explain it to you guys, but the stress of not knowing what dinner is or having to grocery shop all of the time or running to the store trying to pick up meat for that night because I didn't pull something out from the freezer has went away. So this is my February setup. It is very simple. I do not use stickers. I don't use all of the fanciness. Maybe one day we'll get into that. I am using the Wellness monthly spreads just because I'm not using that planner. I decided to move on to the fitness planner. But I love, because I'm not decorating this planner, I love that it has a little bit extra for me. So yeah, definitely check this out and let's get going with this. So here is my monthly March, and I'm just gonna put this right in here. So it's all in the same spot. I love this dashboard. I'm probably going to keep it and just paste something else onto this because I love this. So, but anyway, so here it is, this purple. How freaking pretty. I love the watercolors of this. So pretty. So what I do, some have said, oh, you could just do it once and then, leave it. No, maybe eventually I can do that. And maybe eventually I won't even need my little cheat sheet that I'm about to show you. Hold on. Up here. But I made myself a dinner ideas cheat sheet right here because when I was doing the first one in January, I then found myself like prowling Pinterest for 10,000 years and still wasting time and all that kind of stuff. So I made myself a cheat sheet. You can definitely find the video. I'll link it up here or in the comments. And I kind of just go over that. I kind of look at what we're doing that month. I keep in mind our practices and all that kind of stuff for that month and go at it. So there's a ton of benefits to, I believe, monthly meal planning. There are some people out there that monthly meal planning just doesn't work for them. But I do challenge you to try it for a month because there are a few things that I will go over at the end of this video that do help. So I generally will plan for 3 to 4 meals a week. That is generally great for our family and will give us enough leftovers for the other days and not fill our refrigerator full of things. I will say in February, we did go off of it a little bit, which is totally fine. Like, this is not set in stone kind of things. We did go off of it a smidgen. There were some nights where we just didn't get to it, or like the ham and mashed potatoes lasted way longer. We have had a little sick one in the house, so that kind of, set things off. It was Super Bowl weekend and we ended up like doing like appetizers instead of what we were thinking of. But for the most part, we have been doing well. So one thing I will note is my kids do have half days this week, and this week is all of spring break. So with that said, I will need a little bit more food to hold them over on those days. And I will also have a little bit more time to make food on those days. So there are a few meals that I am going to bring over from February, like the chicken fajitas, pepper steak, I believe. Those two that we didn't ever get to. We also never even got to spaghetti this month. So we can start those out. So things that I didn't get to last month that were on it, I am going to just transfer over because that is pretty easy. So here is going to be the day before we are going to make a pork tenderloin. So that's coming off of my February. As you can see, we come home from our vacation. Actually this night, midnight, we're going to take our kids out to Mexican the next night because we probably won't be ready to be cooking. The next night I'm going to make sure that I have, and I'm going to pull out a pork tenderloin. I was going to put a pork tenderloin here, but I would I realized that this wouldn't be enough time to thaw it and cook it in a crock pot. So I moved it to here. So this day we will actually have leftovers. So leftovers. My handwriting is going to be atrocious, guys. So just wait for all of that. It is going to be a minute since we had tacos. So Taco Tuesday is up our alley. I wonder if I should make chicken tacos. Actually, we haven't had chicken tacos in a long time. I'll leave it there. I can decide on that day. Monday, I think, let's see, Monday, we no longer will have basketball practices anymore on Mondays. So that opens up a whole other day that I can actually cook. I'm so excited. Let's see. You know what? Instead of chicken tacos, we're going to move the chicken fajitas. So there, and then Wednesdays, for right now, see, my handwriting is going to be so bad, guys. For these 2 days, leftovers is Wednesday because my kids have a sporting a thing that doesn't allow us to cook on those days. It's pretty far from us, and it's an hour, and then it's pretty far from us back. And by the time that all happens, we don't have time to cook. But I think it ends on the 18th. So I'm gonna leave those. So, but I am actually, you know what? I'm not gonna leave them. We're just gonna make them leftover days. And if they're not going to the practice, it's no big deal. But if they are, we already have a handle. Okay, so that is, here we go. So I'm just gonna continue to fill this out. If I have things to say, I will come back on with my audio for that. But other than that, let me get this all filled out, show you that it literally takes me maybe 10 minutes to fill this all out. And then I'm going to add an extra part this time. I am going to add a part to show you how easy it is to make a grocery list out of this. So. So there it is. Let's see, this whole video so far is 16 minutes long. So right at this point, it's not going to be 16 minutes long for you guys because I will obviously condense it. But so yeah, without the like 5 minutes at the beginning, I was showing you everything. This literally probably took me about 10 minutes. And I did not factor in not one eating out because we are, like I said, we are going on a budget. We are allowing ourselves one night of eating out. That might be the pizza night, or in conjunction with pizza night, depending on if we can, if it's just me and my husband going out to eat, or if it's all four of us going out to eat, because we budgeted for $60. If it's all four of us, that budget will be done. If it's just me and my husband, we will probably be able to go out to eat and get a pizza night, because we're going on this hardcore budget kind of stuff. But this does account for dinners for each night, even with leftovers. Like, this is honestly so much food for us. So let me just count how many meals I have. 1, 2, 19, 20, 21 meals. And honestly, out of these 21 meals, the only thing that's probably not going to give us leftovers is fish sticks and wiener wraps, maybe meatball sliders. Everything else, I have no idea how. I'm going to try and not make leftovers for that. But everything else on this, I have no idea how to cook not for leftovers. Perfect. I love it. Now this is where I'm going to do something a little bit different with you guys and show you if. Anyways, I'm going to pull a half sheet. And I'm going to show you how now, because along with that budget that I was telling you about, I am trying to cut our grocery budget to $300 a month, guys. $300 a month. So, I am trying to only grocery shop every other week at this point, and trying to do it in 2 weeks. So I have $150 each week. Sometimes that is rough and I don't quite make it, but I am really trying hard on a family of 4 with two adults, a 12-year-old that eats like an adult, and a 7-year-old that doesn't like to eat any of the meals, but that likes to snack all day. So how I kind of do that is I will go through and count how much chicken I need, how much, beef I need. And that way, when I go to the store, and I see a good price on something like $1.99 ground beef, 80/20 ground beef is usually what I can find, I know, okay, great, I need 8 pounds for the entire month. Let's just get it. And that way I'm not going back to the store for a pound here and a pound there. And usually the more you buy, the better the price is. So I usually can't find like a pound or 2 pounds for less than like $2.50 through $2.99, and sometimes even up to $3.17. But I can find 5 and 10 pounds at like Gordon Foods for $1.99. So helps my budget tremendously. Like I said, this is actually a more expensive meal, and I'll see if I can fit it in our budget, but it might get yanked. Okay, so let's go through. We always need 3 pounds of meat for this. So 3, 6, and 9. And that is if I don't make one of those a chicken taco night, but we'll see. So 3, 6, 9. 2 more pounds is 11. Those are meatballs, and I don't make the meatballs. I buy the meatballs, and I actually have meatballs for that. That's perfect. 9. My husband is not a fan of Sloppy Joe's, so I will only make a pound. Oh, so this probably won't have any leftovers either, honestly. 16 pounds of hamburger. Okay, let's go through for chicken. I will probably do 1 package of chicken. So 1 package of chicken is like 2.5 pounds usually, or 1.5 pounds, right around there. I just do a package of chicken, so like 3 chicken breasts pretty much will cut it. So 1 package, 2 package. I get the rotisserie chicken for that. So I need 1 rotisserie chicken, 2 packages, 3, 4, 5. So I need 5 packages of chicken. That, or I will do, honestly, I will do the big thing of chicken at Walmart, and that is 2 and 1. So I could get away with 2. I could maybe probably even get away with just 2 of those big ones. So I'm going to put, we'll see, just depending on price. And that sometimes like the chicken I can get for $1.99 too. Then I kind of just go through and see what different things. Like I said, I have the meatballs for that. We have fish sticks. Unless we eat those throughout the rest of the week, I won't need fish sticks for that. I have, let's see here. I will need the Salisbury steaks. I will need the meat for that. So that's where that's going to come. Pepper steak. And I think it's sirloin. I'll have to look into that. Chicken Alfredo. I will need the Alfredo sauce. I don't think I have it up there, but I'll have to look in my cupboards. Some of these things I got to look in my cupboards. Oh, I need a package of pork chops. I have the crust. I have everything for that. Meatball sliders. I will need buns, Hawaiian buns, chicken cheesy penne. I have everything for that. I will need hamburger buns for that and for burgers. Egg noodles for that because I just used them all. Other than that, I think I have sour cream, and I just got to see if it will be good by that point. Sour cream, caramel mushroom. I have everything for that, I believe. I will need hot dogs, and I already have the crescent rolls for that. For the roast, I will need a shoulder. This especially, this roast. Okay, so that's another one. My Kroger always has them buy one, get, well, not always. Once like a month has them buy one, get one free. I will make sure that it's, when I buy them, it's on one of those. I will never buy it just separately because that's just a good waste of money. So if I don't have one in my freezer, which I don't believe I do right now, I will buy one of those on that sale and have one for the next month or a month and a half, probably. I usually only do that every other month. Cracked chicken, I have the cream cheese, and yeah, no, I need jalapeno cream cheese. Burgers, like I said, I had the hamburgers. So, and then just tacos, I will need taco seasoning, shells, and cheese. Oh, nope, I have enough cheese. I probably will have enough cheese for most of the, everything else, I don't think we'll need a ton of cheese. Thinking that would be mozzarella. Yeah, a lot of this isn't even going to need cheese. If that needs cheese, it's Parmesan. That's sliced cheese. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So, I mean, that is not the nitty gritty of my, grocery list, like eggs and all of that kind of stuff. But that is like the gist. I mean, the big things that I will need for each one of these meals. And I literally just did that probably in another like 5 to 7 minutes. And that's what I love. And I will probably put this into my phone just so that I have it at all times, but I will put it right into this monthly. So I'll show you and put that one back that I took out earlier on accident. So I will just literally put this right back into here. So put all that back, and my month of March is completely done, guys. I will just need to get cereal, which I pretty much have down to good science almost. I make once a week, I make like an egg, sausage, and potato like bowl mix for at least every other one of my son and my husband's breakfast. I buy like 3 to 4 boxes of cereal, and that should last us out. And and frozen French toast sticks. My littlest one lives off of frozen French toast sticks for $2 a box, and that will add to that grocery list. So like I'm saying, this is not my total grocery list, but this is my monthly dinner grocery list that I just made up very quickly right off the top of my head. There might be 1 or 2 things, but I will check back into this every week and make sure that there isn't something, or every other week I should say, because I literally, if I go grocery shopping here, it will be more for April. But this will be for these 2 weeks and these 2 weeks. And yeah, I also have been doing strictly online shopping, online grocery shopping, because I can control my instant gratification and all that kind of stuff in the store, and my impulse buying. I don't pick up those Oreos and all that kind of stuff. So I hope this helped you guys. Like I said, it's been literally life-changing for me. And I will update you guys in April how I did on my budget, honestly. I did not check it in February, but and February is not quite done yet. I'm only on like the 17th. I'm doing this a little bit early because I'm going on vacation. So I haven't been able to do that yet. But thank you guys so much for being here. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you love this type of thing and want to see more updates on it, and give me a thumbs up. I will see you guys in the next one.